award for 401 hours completed. Once again, congratulations all the award winners, and congratulations class of 2025.
Congratulations, Delon! Yeah, man! Yeah, man!
Okay, so for the next part of our ceremony, we're going to have a speaker. Hi, everybody. Congratulations, class. So our speaker is Ilario Mazzacca. She's the Deputy Director and Senior Fellow with the Trustee Chair in Chinese Business and Economics at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS. She's over a decade of experience researching industrial policy, Chinese climate policy, and the intersection between the energy transition and economic and national security. Prior to joining CSIS, she led research on Chinese climate and energy policy for Marco Polo, the Paulson Institute's think tank. She holds a PhD from Johns Hopkins School of Advanced International Studies, and she is a graduate of Bard College, class of 2008. So please welcome our commencement speaker, Ilario Mazzacca.
Thank you everyone. Thank you to Bard High School and College for inviting me. Thank you so much to the families that let me cut the line to get to the theater. I really appreciate that. I realized that you probably were way more excited, and I was just nervous because I didn't know where I was going. So, but before anything else, I wanted to congratulate the class of 2025. Congratulations. You made it. This is very important. You are graduating. This should be a joyful day of celebration for you, your families, your community, which of course includes your school, your teachers. And let me tell you, high school and college graduations will always be the most important and emotional graduations you'll attend. Many of you, I hope, will go on to go to graduate school, and it will be a wonderful feeling when you graduate. And you should be and feel proud of that, and you should and you will feel proud of it. But there's something so special about this moment, about you having worked very hard and society recognizing it, but at a moment when you're still young enough, when you can actually do anything you want. And you're also old enough that you can go out and do it. But you know, that's where it gets hard, right? I do a lot of public speaking, but I was actually very nervous for this speech, more nervous than when I went on live TV. Because I can defend my research against anyone, but I don't know what the future holds for you. It's a moment of incredible political upheaval in the United States and abroad, and there is unprecedented technological evolution, which could change our very understanding of what it means to be human. So here's the thing about human beings though, no one can tell us what we should do with our lives. We need to figure that out for ourselves. People will always give you advice, and you should always listen, but ultimately, you're the only one who knows what's right for you. So that's just something for you to keep in mind as I go ahead and give you some advice. I've been through my fair share of graduation ceremonies because I spent way too much time in school. Not sure I would recommend that, and so I know what the typical advice is. It's be good and do good, and that's great advice. You know, please be good and do good. And you attended Bard, so I have no doubt that you've been, you know, really, you're very aware of what it means to be involved with your community and all of that. But I'm going to be a little more specific. I'm going to give you some more advice. I'm going to say don't be scared of doing difficult things. Be curious, believe in yourself, and go abroad. At a moment when we're increasingly questioning what makes us human, And when politics around the world are driven by the logic of fear, you should value curiosity, creativity, and the work that you put into things. Use your mind, embrace challenges, do something new every day. Never stop studying and learning new things. Ask questions, and then go figure out the answers. You're never too young or too old to take on new challenges. And challenges are hard, but they're also what makes us feel alive. Remember that the process of doing something is often more valuable than the output. So don't forget how to read and write, even if an app can do it for you. And that's advice for everybody, not just the young ones.
Yes.
Not because you need to, but because if you don't, you'll be giving up your critical thinking and lose some of what makes you special. And you should never let go of what makes you unique. Go looking for yourself, even if it means being different from everyone else and taking a path that's new. Always believe in yourself. I'll tell you one way to learn how to believe in yourself. Go abroad. It seems hard, and it is. Sometimes it's hard to leave your family, sometimes it's hard to find the money. And I won't lie to you, hanging out with your friends at home will probably be more fun. But I promise you that when you look back at life, what you'll crave are moments in which you can think, that was not easy, and yet I did it. Like today. We live in a world where increasingly we're led to believe that what makes you happy is watching stuff and buying stuff. And there's truth to that, right? I think we all enjoy that. But when you get older, what you will remember are the moments when you discovered something new, when you were kind to someone. You'll always remember how you got lost in a place you'd never been before and enjoyed it. So, go on and do that kind of thing. You'll remember, like I do, the time when an elderly neighbor in Shanghai knocked on your door and said, "You're a foreigner, you're alone here, and I want to be your family." So that's what that's what you need to go out and look for. I'm sure none of this advice is new, and you alone know whether it's right for you. But go find experiences that will give you new terms of comparison and new ways of understanding what's good and what's bad of what you know. Borders today are closing, but you can be a bridge. And trust me, that's hard work, but it's worth it. So go, be curious, and discover something new. Make a human connection somewhere that no one expects you to. And go and be someone who builds something rather than tears things down. And once you've built it, then be proud and think, that was hard, but I did it. It was worth it. Congratulations, class of 2025. I hope you are all very proud of yourselves and go and do great things.
Go get the money, man! Go and get the money, man! Money.
Great. My name is Emily Coleman, and I am the assistant principal here at Bard, and it is my pleasure to introduce our student-nominated faculty speaker, Dr. Milorad Glazik. Thank you, guys. Dr. Milorad Glazik is someone I was able to work closely with this year, and he has been a history professor here at Bard for the past 2 years. Prior to coming to Bard, he worked for the Cold War Digital Archive as a translator. He earned his PhD in history from George Washington University. Dr. Glazik has spoken at major academic venues such as UK Berkeley and the Wilson Center, and is a published author, continued to work for public history projects, and is deeply committed to making global history meaningful and relevant for all of his students. Please give a round of applause to Dr. Milorad Glazik.
All right. Thank you for this really kind introduction, and thank you, for bringing me here to the stage. You made it. It's my great honor to be here with you and your families and friends. And usually, how this works, like that, they bring some celebrity that tell you their story about, like overcoming adversities, lessons that they learn along the way, and they will usually tell you what to do. Well, know that I'm not a celebrity. I'm no George Clooney, if you know who that is. I'm not Kermit the Frog. And it's quite obvious I'm not Michelle Obama. And it is funny, we gotta think about it. My adversities are only mine, and I don't think you'll learn anything from them because I didn't for sure. So you also know that I do like to tell you what to do. Some of my wise suggestions include don't chew ice, don't drink much soda, stop watching weird people on the TikTok, listen to your mother, stay in school, and of course get serious. Today, however, I will not tell you what to do, but I'll tell you and remind you who you are. So it is a great day for you and your families and your friends and your teachers. You know it is important because I decided